All right, fam. Let's get this started. I am running so late. I'm almost ashamed. I sl- I have I've been sleeping late, but I have never overslept. Now maybe I need to explain the difference, right? Maybe I need to explain the difference, right? Oh I sleep late because like in the summertime, me and my kids don't have to do that much. Baby's clothes don't need to be ironed. It's only taking me a couple minutes to iron my clothes, so I can sleep late. This morning I overslept. I sat there. I had pleasant dreams. I was actually dreaming about this e-course and like, wow, boom, it was working in my dreams. I said, dang. So it would take people through the whole course, because like I was having some issues. And like I said, if you sign up and you have issues on the e-course, please inbox me, let me know so I can go in and try to fix it and get you the videos that you need, right? But it should be automatic. The whole thing should be automatic. And man, oh man, am I excited about it. So, all right, what we're going to do, we're going to pull up, because I found out yesterday that if I post a poll on our Facebook page, right? Because I put a post up anyway. But if I post a poll, the poll only lasts as long as this show. So let's go and let's post a poll right now. I'm just gonna throw some shit up right now. Look, why don't y'all inbox me stuff that we should poll about? You know what I'm saying? I mean, because like yesterday we had a whole bunch of people tuning in later. You know what I'm saying? And during the video, you can go, and I'm assuming that during the video, even though it's not that time, during the video, you can vote. As a matter of fact, let's test it. We're going to test it, right? To see but while watching the video, you know what I'm saying? You're able to, it's going to be a stupid poll, right? We just trying to figure some stuff out, right? So, here we go. Great Ujamaa to each and every last one of you, fam. So let's go inside of we're going to edit this post. I don't like taking y'all time like this, but I do like taking it. I'm a man of contradictions. I just can't help myself, right? So, because I learn about this stuff, and the stuff that I learn, I love to share with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, this whole internet thing, let me just be very clear with you. This whole internet thing, when looked at properly, family, let me tell you, when looked at properly, this whole internet thing is like owning a gold mine. In Gye-Nyame, we talk about a nation is a stable, historically developed community of people with territory, economic life, distinctive culture, and language in common. Right? I know that's a mouthful, right? That's the definition of a nation. And a builder is somebody who erects or creates something. Huh? Okay. If you lay it down, I could fold it for you to make it fit. All right. Real life here, Gye-Nyame Journey. So, what the internet allows us to do is to get a different type of territory. Now, one of the things that a lot of us understand indirectly, right, is that territory provides the economic life. It's from the territory that you extract your economic life, right? So, or at least you're supposed to. Now we're living in a modern time where countries can be totally dependent on other countries, but to be an actual independent tribe, an independent family, an independent state, you know what I'm saying? To be independent, you have to be able to pull economic life from your land. You know what I'm saying? From your territory, not even your land. Let's just say territory. The internet has given us an opportunity to have a digital territory and to be able to extract wealth, or at least income, at least money incoming from our territory. You understand what I'm saying? So when we start talking about me having this dream about this e-course, it's like, damn, the possibilities are endless. You know what I'm saying? And even because it's the same thing with the show. I do what I do regardless. You understand what I'm saying? I don't need you know what I'm saying? I don't need the group consensus. I don't need people even watching, because those of you that know and have been checking me out from a distance, I do this with viewers or without viewers, right? Because I believe what I'm doing is important enough, and the information that I have is possibly needed enough. Not even possibly, is needed enough. You know what I'm saying? That eventually, if nobody in this lifetime get it, if I'm putting it up, somebody is going to get what they need, because there's a reason that I'm driven to do this type of stuff, right? So even before the video shit is the newest thing in Gye-Nyame journey, because we've been podcasting from jump, right? So the polling question is, and this is just a test question, right? Because I want to see if you can vote, just, because some of y'all come in the afternoon, right? So those of you that's in the afternoon or later in the day when you got time to watch the video, you're checking out the video, I want you to answer this question so that we can see if the poll works while you're watching the video, or it only works when I'm live. Just click I am watching the video. And either way you answer, we'll already know. So I'll put a answer 1, maybe. Answer 2, maybe not. Let's go through let's throw another question in there. 3 questions. We want 3 answers. Where's my third one? I put 3 answers. All right. It ain't gonna let me put 3 answers. I click 3 answers. Won't let me. Maybe, maybe not. I am watching the video. But either way you answered, I know that you're watching the video, right? Because like I said, this is less for those that's watching at 8:04 right now in the morning, right? This is more so for the people who might be watching and participating with the toast later on, right? So we're going to say that stupid question and see what happens. All right. So we got 1 poll up.
Daddy, look what I found.
What?
It was on the ground.
Let me see. Turn it over. All right, cool. So now, let's get to before we get to the toast, let's do our thing first. My Spreaker thing and come up. So while we waiting for Spreaker to get its life together, shouts out Sir Daniel. All right, so here we go. We are on day 79. We'll be having this discussion tonight. All right, y'all ready? Windows Defender Firewall has blocked some features of this app. Why are y'all messing? Why is everybody messing with my speaker app now? I don't understand. Huh? I don't know. My speaker is the thing that allows allows us to do the sound effects. All right, so for tonight's at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll be having our tribal quotes. We on day 79. We have a quote from Napoleon Bonaparte. Men take only their needs into consideration, never their abilities. Once again, men take only their needs into consideration, never their abilities. The next one is from Balthazar Gracian. A wise man gets more use from his enemies than a fool from his friends. Damn. That's dope. Wait. Man, I can't even do the... Okay. There. Let's see. Sasha. Come on now. Go put on... Did you put lotion on your face? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Go put some lotion on your face. All right. And last one. Lack of money is lack of friends. If you have money at your disposal, every dog and goat will claim to be related to you. That's from Benin, Nigeria, Togo, and Yoruba. So this is a common one. A lack of money is lack of friends. If you have money at your disposal, every dog and goat will claim to be related to you. All right, so we're going to be talking about that. So go and think about those proverbs, those that tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got an opportunity to go and think about them prior to the people who going to be coming on tonight. We also have, my fault, Brother Kwame. Brother Kwame say, great Ujamaa fam. Make it a great day. I'm not sure I was doing things correctly, but I listened to the Players Pyramid this morning, but I thought there were other courses that came before that. No, the Players Pyramid is the first course, bruh. That's the first course, right? You're being redundant. Maybe is equivalent to maybe not. But who's today? In the words of Mr. in Color Purple. I don't understand. You're being redundant. Maybe is equivalent to maybe not. I know. Leave me alone. Goddamn mathematician. God. Good God Almighty. You not only got to be good at math, you got to be good at grammar too, right? God. I know it's redundant, man. That's why it's called a stupid poll. I'm working with them, family. I'm trying to give them a sense of humor. I really truly am. I really truly am.
You are?
Yeah, you know your Uncle Kwame ain't got no sense of humor, man, you know.
You mean he can't see, you know, right? You mean that, right?
No, a sense of humor, little girl. Be quiet. Oh my God. It's real life here, Gye-Nyame Journey. Nobody said you dumb. I just said shut your mouth. Shut your mouth doesn't mean that you dumb. Shut your mouth means that you say too much. This is why you don't have your own show.
Why?
Because I don't know what you're going to say. Real life here, Gye-Nyame Journey. So let's go and get this started. First off, family, I want to welcome you. You are now standing in the congregation of the mighty. The home of the stubborn minority. The place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey. Thank you, Marsha. This is a Heart of a Simple production, and this is the Daily Toast.
Strive to blow up your own paradigm.
That's right. I don't know what's up with my sound, family. I can't help but to have some grammar knowledge. I study language. There you go. Listen, Kwame. Oh my God. Kwame just sicked the ancestors on me. Hit me on the back. Oh, them goddamn language studiers. He tried to kill me. All right, Kwame. Listen, Black Yoda. Keep the force over there with you, man. Listen. Let's start over. Woo! What is going on with my sound? drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Bam, take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Man, now here we go. Look, grab your glass for some water. Get your bottle of that water or container. Lift that picture of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Now come on, y'all know y'all got to stay moving. Move your body, drink some water. Stretch it out. Move your body, drink some water. Family, move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, move, move, then drink. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. What? Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Fam, just raise your glass. Don't listen to her. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, raise, toast, then. Take your breath and drink some water. Lift your bottle, drink, pour some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, live, move, toast. Remember the 4 pillars of health, family, listen. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Anyway, take your breath, lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors, drink up. Drink, drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Drink your water, fam. All right. Now it's time for us to do this toast because I'm running extremely late. We're about to do this toast real quick. Family, like I said, man, I was sitting up here. I was so excited about putting out that e-course. I stayed up, did some tests. Boom. Set that shit out. I'm like, yo, hey, nothing to it but to do it, right? Ship it. It's done. I did everything I could. So hopefully it's working. Brother Kwame said he got the first video. So, and that's good because what was happening in my testing process is that a lot of the family that was testing it were already on my list. So I don't know what happens with people that's already on my list. You understand what I'm saying? So, I mean, excuse me. I'm doing the show over here. And, hey, girl, don't you lose my symbol pen. All right. All right, family, it's important to drink half your weight in ounces in water every day because we want to stay healthy. Because, like I said, family, you know what I'm saying? You can pour libations if you're not healthy. Don't get me wrong. But one of the best ways we can celebrate our ancestors is by taking care of the body, right, that we, in a sense, got from their genetic material. You understand what I'm saying? We need to learn to take care of ourselves. So, now, what we do here, for those that might be new to Gye-Nyame Journey, we do health drinks, right? We toast with health drinks. This right here, my friend, is that ambrosia. Now, I may have 3 gallons left at the G&J Mall this weekend. Silly me. Family, we got the G&J Mall popping off this weekend, July 27th on Kuumba. I can't say the day of the week because I have to do push-ups, and I don't want a bunch of people run up to me talking about all them push-ups. And then people doing mind tricks on me like Kwame did the other day. Said, you said it, right? And I didn't remember. And he had me stuck. He said, I'm just messing with you. I said, dang, whoo, my arms be hurting. But listen. We will be having the G&J Mall, and at the G&J Mall, we are going to be celebrating Queen Mother Moore, and we're going to be having a discussion about reparations. Now, Queen Mother Moore was a big proponent for reparations, right? So we're going to have the discussion there about reparations at the mall between 2 and 4 p.m. So please come out and join the conversation. Please come out and support the vendors, right? This is one of our cultural stabilizing holidays, the market day. If you don't believe me, the market used to be one of the most important days for people because they used to have to go, if I only grew corn, if it wasn't a market, I would just have to eat corn all the time. No, you go to the market and you trade stuff and you purchase things and stuff like that. I will have, I got 3 gallons of mango going out and 1 gallon of ginseng. I'm thinking about adding some ginseng to one of those mangoes too. Surprise somebody, I don't know. But I got 3 orders for mango. I'm going to hold on to them for as long as I can. As a matter of fact, I got to put the calls out. Huh?
Don't eat them.
Don't eat what?
The mangoes you ordered.
Oh, no. Oh, now, Sasha brought up a great point. So now with the mangoes or the other fruit that I use, I just got original this time, except for the people that order stuff. What I do with the fruit, right, is like because I got the mangoes in there soaking, we're not throwing those away. We're going to take those out, and we got us one of those dehydrators, and we're going to dry out that fruit. So now we not only got dry fruit, but we got dry
mangoes.
Stop playing with that knife. Okay. Real life here, Gye-Nyame Journey. We got dry fruit with ambrosia on it, right? And so, hey, I'm looking for. Kwame back on. He back on it, y'all. Won't be here yet. Kwame got a family reunion. Won't be here for Kuumba, G&J Mall. But if you are able, I will be in the market for some Kwame drink. Can't get it though until next week sometime. All right. Kwame, I might have to. All right, after this weekend, you got to stay on me. I need to brew again. Right? Not brew. I need to ferment again. I need to go and make the tea. Because I think I got the tea already. I got to get the water, and I need to just go and make a whole nother batch. Because I ain't going to have none left anyway. So, because I got to have my stuff. You know what I'm saying? For the toast. But, because I don't know if I want to Kwame, because Kwame is already strong. And what I want to try to start doing with the Kwame drink is because you got all those herbs and stuff in there. I want to start getting the ambrosia just a little bit earlier, because then that gives you a little bit more sweet on the sweet side time. You know what I'm saying? Because because we know the Kwame drink goes to you got to take them shots. I want to keep you on the sweet side of the scale for a little while longer, unless you just like it, the way it is. But I'll leave that to you. It's all good. I still have a good amount for the next couple of weeks. That's what I'm talking about. So, all right, cool. So I'm going to work on the next batch to start brewing. Matter of fact, I got to check and make sure I got the cheesecloth. All right, but anyway, here we go. So, family, giving honor to the Creator by whatever name you choose. Call the Creator. We lift up our glass. We salute that Creator by whatever name you choose. And we say, Ashe. From that, what? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. All right, hey, I want to make sure I ain't going crazy. All right, so we lift up our glass for our ancestors, and here we go. For anyone out there that want to get their ancestors on the list, you can inbox us at Gye-Nyame Journey on Facebook, or you can join the Black Signal by texting G&J to 256. This will keep you up to date with everything Gye-Nyame, right? Events and all that stuff. We text that out. For special shows, I text out on that line as well. When I'm doing shows like my toasting talks, and when it's not, But if you want to be a daily toaster, the special forces of this, you know what I'm saying? The special forces, right? The warriors of this, right? To be a toaster, text toaster to text toaster to 25456. Toaster gets all of the text. So when I'm up at 5:15 and we're doing our toast, boom, you getting it, right? So that's toaster to 25456. Now, what else happens is this. Once you are on, whether it's through the G&J or through the toaster, after you receive a message back, you could text me, and it will let me know that you text when I go up, because every now and then I check and get and if you leave your ancestor's name in there, I will add them to the list. So, sorry for the long story. All right, here we go. Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robert the Alexander Davis, Herman Brown, Sr., Rosalie Tilly, Georgia, William Walter, Christopher Fanny Gaston, Eileen, Uncle Chris, I'm Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Barbara Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis. Cleveland and Gina, y'all need to get ready to get out of here. Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tapper, John Flora, Montague Pittman, L, No More X, Pet Mount, Rob Malika Fakor, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Houston, Western Elder Algeny, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling, and Lucy Wright, Dale Pulley, and her Lester brother, Miss Edith Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Tree, Frank Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Darren Ford, George Gibson, Anna Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Chris Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Rinderman, Virginia Roger, Reverend Jane Smith, Louis Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susan B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Mel Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bert Beatty, Sarah Welly, Vita Farmer, Agoso Sue, Shell Harvey, Charmaine, Evelyn Theos Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thorne, Pearl G. Thorne, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thorne, Erica Trish Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keach Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow Slimmy, Selma Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Book T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Here to Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mae Moss, Ophelia Peacock. Oh, Kwame, I just got your question. I don't know if I answered this, but it's a 7-day e-course, so you get a video. You're supposed to get a video every day. All right, so thank you for signing up. Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Banks, Jermaine Moss, P. Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kenty, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Del Rita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, May Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinez, Elder Amitep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs, Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Ellen, Ohio, Frank Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs, the second being the Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy M. Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Diddy Monares, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan, William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Pasigi Falani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DeFriedis Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Luna Free, Scanner Barry Wilson, Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spradling, Kevin Spradling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pena Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nalon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jay Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy, Bradford, Thomas Bradley, Uncle Book, also known as Uncle Bookie, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt, Word the First, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkerson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Diana McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becker, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eulin, Andrew Becker, Patricia Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn, Bob Hatch, Kimball, Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet McKay, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino, Baby Hatch Sr., Melly Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Covert, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Tupel Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Port Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erlington Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Bond, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Ramey Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Baba Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.A. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozetta Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Neville Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Javale McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lloyd Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Oliver, Mazarine Cobra, George Swan, Emmanuel Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, and Shelby McClendon.
I just realized it wasn't working.
Woo! I be reading the ancestors, man, and I be having things go through my head. Joella Giles, James Carswell, Liberta Adams, Aunt Sis, Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony. Oh, this is what I was thinking about, family. I will be posting up when Elder Wakesa will be coming. Oh, and I wonder if
Who's that?
I wonder if his wife is coming as well. But the flyer is coming out. They probably already put it up. I'm gonna get the flyer. We're going to boost that. This will be July 9th or 10th. They'll be here. I'm suggesting everybody be there. That's my mom's birthday weekend. It's her 70th birthday, and we're going to be celebrating her birthday for 2 days. So I won't be able to make it. You know what I'm saying? But we want to make sure that this is available for the community. Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shane Lewis, Ronald Sheldon Jr., Damian Top, Westina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac, Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Ryan Ross Riggins. Well, we got Joey, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jamonte, Joey, and then Ryan Ross Riggins, Jamonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quincy Sample, Candace Simmons, Severin Clayton, Leonard Jones, Charlie Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacey Trice, Denisa Gore, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khalid is in transition, Nigel Turner, Demetrius Lewis Flint, Albert Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilley, Angeline Gant, Sharifa. If there's any Tilleys out there or any Gants, y'all need to let me know because we family. Sharifa, well maybe, maybe. I want to just be claiming vote, right? Sharifa, Oscar Kane, Audrey Gripper, Dominique Nichols, Ruth Elaine Johnson, Teresa Sambu, Aunt Maxine, Uncle James, Henry Monger III, Tamara Dowdy, Nicole Harris, Julia Taylor, Richard Bozeman II, Ruth Carter, John Carter, Mr. Thornton, Joanna. I think that I'm going to have to talk to this dude. Desandra Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, and Charles Jordan. Keyshawn mocks who all the time? Keyshawn mocks him all the time. Mocks who? Who he mocking? Why
are you mocking everybody?
I don't know. Keisha, I got somebody over here who want to know if your daughter up. And if she, you know how it is.
Over?
What?
Can I come over, Keisha?
You got to talk to Keisha about that.
Keisha, can I come over?
Keisha I'm on my show, baby.
Oh.
It's real life here at Gye-Nyame Journey. Good God Almighty. And who is Keyshawn mocking?
Who's Keyshawn?
Who's
Keyshawn?
How you gonna go over Keisha's house and you know who Keyshawn is?
That's her son.
Good grief.
I do know
Keisha. I want to hear him sing it. I'm gonna have some more ambrosia if you want some more, Keisha. All right, so we raise up our glass. We salute our ancestors and we say Ashe. From there we move to the present moment. Moving through the moment fast, I want to give all those Ujamaa born, a round of applause. Come on, give it up for them. Come on. What the hell is going on here?
Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
Hold on. I clicked something off. This don't make no sense. Now I'm working on with a partner. We're gonna work on a book. I didn't help people that's born on certain days to recognize your superpower. So Keisha say you and your dream. Lisi hasn't been asleep since last night yet, and I have a 1. She can after. Okay, she said after 1 o'clock, but we're gonna be over at the school. Hey girl, that's my strain for when I'm fermenting. She said Lisi be doing all-nighters on them games.
I still want to play.
All right, but she can't. She's not conscious right now. She's unconscious. All right, she's asleep. All right, here we go. So for those born on today, well, actually, I need everybody. Activate the reticular formation. We are on a hunt for Ujamaa, right? We want to find and identify Ujamaa. We want to take pictures of it. We want to videotape it. We want to write an article about it. We want to speak about it on a recording and send it into Gye-Nyame Journey. Hashtag Ujamaa. Hashtag, if you don't know how to spell it, hashtag is the thing that look like the tic-tac-toe. Ujamaa. All right? So, for those that don't know, Ujamaa means cooperative economics. The myotic principle of the day is reciprocity. Gratitude is what we teach young people in the M7. Green is the color as you see by the shirt. Polarity is the hermetic law of the day. Male name for the day is Yao. Female name is Ya. And giving a round of applause for Sasha Mosh because she is a Ujamaa baby. She's a Ya, yup. Hold on. I don't see my other Ya up in here. Usually she here.
Gina?
No, Gina's not a Ya. Gina's not a Ya. But she usually check in on these days. Alright, but shouts out to all my Yas because I don't have no Yas yet, but we got Yas on the team. Right? So here we go. Alright. So we move on. We toast the present moment. So lift up the moment because in the moment is our power and we say Ashe. From there, family, we move on. And what do we move to? I'm going to tell you. Here we go. We move into the future. We toast our children's children unto infinity, and we say Ashe. Thank you. From there, family, we lift up our glass and we do that selfish toast. This is for you. I knew you was here. I knew she was here. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Miss Regina Johnson Ellison, another Ya born. I knew she was here. She don't be missing. She don't be missing her day. And for those that don't know, Ujamaa superpower is attracting money. I'm just saying, managing and attracting those economics. Resources. I ain't gonna say money. Resources. Man. So shouts out. All right, here we go. So we toasted. That selfish toast, right? We on that selfish toast. No, do we do? All our relations. Ashe. We on that selfish toast, right? This is for you. What is it that you need in this moment to move towards your greatness? And we say Ashe. From there, family. Last but not least. Right? I want to toast the most magnificent, the most beautiful, uplifting, outstanding individual in the room. I want to lift my glass up to you. Yeah, and you. And you. And you. And you. Don't look away.
And you.
Don't look away. Get it? That's right. There you go. We lift it up for you and we say Ashe. 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 Family, I wish you peace, power, and joy in 100 years. Because I'm running late, but I got to drink some ambrosia before I go.
Can you get me something to eat before?
What is your brother doing? Why you gonna wait for me to in my show to talk about you want something to eat and I'm talking about leaving? Cleveland
Junior Brown.
No, Cleveland's not a junior.
Oh,
Cleveland is a first. But he's named after my grandfather and my grandfather's grandfather, so that would make him my great grandfather. Why you ain't get them something to eat, man? Come on now.
No, it's fine.
What you mean it's fine?
I can just pack me some cereal.
No, get some food. Let's go. All right, it's real life here, Gye-Nyame Journey family.
I'm good. I'm not that hungry or hungry.
What about you, Luca?
You're not gonna be at my school getting on my nerves.
Okay.
Gina, what about you?
I'm not hungry.
Y'all just asked for something to eat. They just heard you all over the nation.
I didn't ask for nothing to eat.
Who just asked for something to eat?
Sasha.
What's all that? What's that? What's that?
Hey, let me see that.
Huh? What's that?
Is it new or old? Oh, let me see.
All right, family, look. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Oh, by the way, check out the e-course.
It's mine.
Free what?
It's mine. Mommy bought that for me.
Give her swimsuit. We having a discussion? No. Give it back to her. Excuse me. Hand it to her. Thank you. I don't know why you got her swimsuit anyway. Oh my God. All right, girls, man. All right, here we go. So family, here we go. Oh, I'm going to finish this and we out. Peace.